Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. This is got to be one of the most beautiful Bibles, really, I have ever seen. It's done by Barber. Come Away, My Beloved Devotional Bible. Now, when I worked in Christian book selling for many years, one of the best-selling books, year in and year out, was Come Away, My Beloved. I remember purchasing it. And now, I haven't read the whole thing. I don't think. If I did, it's been like 30 years ago. But some people really don't like it. Some people really like it. Obviously, selling over 1 million copies, there's a lot of people that really like it. But it's, what if God was speaking directly to you? So sometimes it gets kind of creepy because it's obviously not God speaking to you and they're claiming it is. Look at this Bible. Is that just not gorgeous? And it's not corrugated either. It's just a really nicely done Bible. This would be the type Bible that if a lady bought it, that they would want to like take it to church with them like this, not put it in a Bible cover. Hardbacks, a lot of times, by the way, you don't want to put in Bible covers unless they're Smythe sewn, which I think this one is. It has a beautiful purple, deep purple, not the group, but the color, deep purple headband, and then a ribbon. Yeah, that's just gorgeous. I don't know how the foil, how long it would last. Now, it is just, it obviously doesn't have gilt edging. You know, it's just basic white edging. And let's take a look at this beautiful ribbon marker. And then we're going to see if it is in fact Smythe sewn. You can normally tell if it lays flat in Genesis. So it's a thin marker. I'm going to guess it's diagonally cut, that it is 4 inches. May only be 3.5. Actually, let's split the difference. It looks like it's 3.75 inches, but it is a thin. I think these are normally like a 0.125 inches or something. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, it's somewhere in that neighborhood. And when you open it up, look at the color scheme. Now, I like this kind of flowery stuff. That's just me. I don't know why. Just always liked flowers. But, so I think it looks good. Some people I don't think like the flower stuff so much. Has a little presentation page, more flowery stuff. And the presentation page is on Bible paper. I traditionally don't show presentation pages unless there's something like out of the ordinary, really good or really bad. So, done in 2020, Francis Roberts. You can reproduce this, not exceed 500 words. And it is KJV. Barber's just been doing so amazing. It gives you a little thing about Francis Roberts, where to find things. It's feeling Smith sewn so much. It just is. Francis Roberts also wrote 7 other books. Make Haste, My Beloved, Progress of Another Pilgrim, Dialogues with God, High Road to Surrender, and When the Latch is Lifted. All right, so it has at the in the margins is where you have the commentary, where you have this devotional. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is the busyness and the ghosting. So, as beautiful as this Bible is, it is not what I would call a premium Bible. It's not necessarily line matched, which is the lines on one side match the other side, so there's less ghosting. And the Bible paper is obviously not extremely opaque. So, but it is, I'm in Genesis 1:1, it's laying flat. So it's extremely durable, well done. It has fantastic in-text headings, no headings up at the top, and at the places where there's no devotionals, it qualifies for a wide margin, easily qualifies for a wide margin. So it's got some great things in its favor. There, that's just tremendous. Would you like to get away to a quiet place, a place of love and peace and joy and hope? One of the things, let's see how. So you're going to have 1.7 inches, I'm going to assume, on either side to right. Yeah, and even some at the top. About, boy, it's right at ½ an inch. Not much in the gutter. 0.3 inches maybe. I'm doing this pretty rapidly. And ¼ inch at the bottom. But again, so and there's many places where you don't have the commentary on the side, the devotional. It also has a Bible reading plan, like November 8th, read John 1 through 3. And it's set up in such a way you can read it that way in adfantitum. So, trying to get a lot of Jesus' red letter on one page. It's not, maybe the greatest red letter. Let's see the print size on this. I don't know if I'm going to pull out the print size measure or not, or just make a educated guess, because not everybody's 8 points is the same in all this. So maybe 8.5-ish, if I had to guess. Many of you are saying, why are you guessing? Why aren't you using the print size thing? Okay, let's try. It's not 48 point print for sure. Yeah, it's probably 8.25 to 8.5-ish. Very well done. It's a computerized, for in him dwelleth all the fullness of Godhead bodily. And even with all the busyness on either side, especially like when it's another book of the Bible, it's very readable. It's the ghosting isn't a deal breaker for me. There's parts that it's going to be very difficult for some of you to read because it really affects you. You've told me that it does. I'm glad to see 1 Timothy 5:18 is red letter in here. And then we get to the back. It is red letter at the end of Revelation, which that is important to some of you. You mentioned that. And here's a place where you can find what's happening where in the Bible. So, this is a Come Away, My Beloved KJV Devotional Bible. It's very accurately named. That it doesn't have a lot else, doesn't have references on and on. It's just what it says, Progress of Another Pilgrim. So it has some of his other books kind of assimilated in one page to write on, and then the beautiful flowery end sheets. So it says it is $34.99. I'm sure you can get it cheaper than that other places, christianbook.com, Ollie's, any number of places. Check them out. I really like it. I'm not totally sold. Let me just read just a little bit so this is inner strength and outer action. Integrity and devotion have always been indispensable virtues. Now, I like that. I say to you that in this hour of apathy and decline, when the very foundations of mankind's moral structures are crumbling, you need to be more diligent than ever to find and to keep your own personal inner strength, to allow it to be manifest in outer action. I think what creeps people out sometimes is I say to you, like this is the Bible, or maybe the Spirit talking or something. Anyhow, but if you like Come Away, My Beloved, or if you want to try that out, this would be a great Bible. God bless. We love you. Talk with you later. Thanks for being with us. Hit the bell notification when you subscribe. Check out our other videos, and we'll see you later. God bless.